Boys, welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory Halfback Series. Today, we are finishing off our rookie year regular season. Now, if we take a look at the playoff picture here, I believe we are currently in the playoffs. Yep, we're fourth there. Facing the current matchup would be the Browns. So let's see if today we could hold on to the playoff spot. I would love to get into the playoffs as a rookie. As we saw last time, I'm currently leading the league in rushing, and I'm like 11th in receiving yards. So I think I have Offensive Player of the Year locked. I should definitely have Offensive Rookie of the Year locked. But I'd rather also get the Super Bowl MVP. That would be nice. Our first matchup today is against the Atlanta Falcons. They're 8-5, just like us. Let's get into it. Drive number one, starting at the 30-yard line. Let's see what we can do here. They kind of blow it up right away, only a gain of one. Saw last week, last game of last episode, we didn't have that good of a game, to be honest. We still got the touchdown at the very end, but 17 rushes, 69 yards is not very good. Although we are currently, projected to be averaging less this game, 2 rushes, 2 yards. So if we get 17 carries again, it's going to be 17 yards is what it's looking like. They are stopping us behind the line pretty good. Let's see if we get into the receiving game here. Hey, we can, but I don't think it's going to be good enough for a first down, so our drive is going to end short. We only get 7 total yards this drive. Not very good way to start the game. We got to pick it up for the next drive. Let's see if the defense could hold Atlanta scoreless here. They do not. Atlanta gets a touchdown. MVP Patrick Mahomes is top of the MVP race. I think it showed me as third, which is kind of wild. Like, I know MVP is more of a QB stat, but I have carried this team. All of these 1 carries, 1 yards are not looking like it. And I'm very rusty. It's been like a week and a half since I've played this game, so cut me some slack here. If I can't see my running lanes clearly, at least try and get a first down here. 4 rushes, 10 yards is absolutely awful. We can't be doing this all to the end of the season. That'll freaking ruin our averages. You get the first. Not too much more. 5 rushes, 15 yards. That's 3 yards per carry, which is better than the 1 yard per carry, but still. We need to break one loose here. And it's just not happening. We need to get to the outside or something. Like he's showing me running right here. Well, that was pretty good. I was a little too fast for my lineman to get that last block off, but I followed the gap pretty well there. 2nd and 3. We're already in the second. I didn't realize that. It's going by quick. Okay, we get the first, right? Oh, he comes backwards, so he doesn't quite get the forward progress. Feed it to me. I'll get the first here for you. And there I am getting the first. Our best rush of the day as well. Finally starting to break some loose here. 7 rushes, 32 yards. It's almost 5 yards a carry, which is a pretty good pace to have. Obviously, I want 10 yards per carry. But 5 yards per carry is the sweet spot. I'm going to be blocking here because we're a 2-minute drill and we need some points. Since our defense couldn't stop Atlanta's offense. Gain of 3 there. Minute 50. Clock's running. I'm going to run it here, even though I probably shouldn't. We are in field goal range, though, so it's not like the worst. Nowhere to go there. Only 1 yard. Can we go downfield a little bit with this ball here? Gardner. Let's not throw the check down unless the check down's me. Okay, well, he threw the shortest route he could, and he threw it incomplete. So field goal unit comes on anyway. I should have just ran it. Our first time stepping on the field in the second half doesn't come until a minute 45 left in the third. And now we're down 10. I can't get any running. Part of it's because I can't find the right lane, and the other part is my linemen aren't making a lane. I just ran straight into my lineman there because for some reason he couldn't get out of the line. Like that right there, that's pretty good. Nice gain of 12. 4.5 yards per carry. Pretty ugly rushing game yet again. I can't seem to get any big runs these past 2 games. Hopefully that changes as the episode goes on today. Because I need some more touchdowns. That one was just choosing the wrong lane again, but I'm not used to lanes taking this long to open up. I have to actually sit back here and be patient, which is something I'm not. There we go. And it's holding, so that's not going to count. That was a pretty good run by me, though. It is indeed holding. Okay, well, we're down 10, boys. We got to get moving. It's almost the fourth quarter. We can't just be sitting here. As much as I would love to run it, and I will continue to call running plays if they're given to me. We need, 4 verts right here. We need to just pass it downfield. Let's get the big gains. Yeah, there it is. Interception? Nope. But I felt like I called for that. I called for that before I even broke the line, and it took him half an hour to get that ball to me. I don't know why Gardner is even still the starting QB, not gonna lie. He's 32nd in passing stats. Part of that's my fault for calling runs every single time. But still, you think when you're the worst in yardage and touchdowns, they would remove you. We do get the first, though, on 4th down. That was huge. We have 4 minutes left to get 10 points. I think we could get it one drive. Getting the next drive is going to be a different story because we have to get the ball back from Atlanta, and they might just run out the clock. Once again, though, he's thrown short. He's not going deep, which is not what we need. We do get the first, thanks to Brock Bowers. But how about we throw it down the field here, champ? Like, throw Bowers again right over the middle without throwing an interception. Nope. He's just throwing it short. This guy's literally check down king. I don't think they're going to see a run here. I'm going to run it. Hopefully it works. If not, it's going to waste some time. They did see it coming, and I get a loss of a yard. This game today is going to drive me crazy. I need to get through this episode quick before I freak out. Or they just need to let me, run the ball a little better. Oh, now you want to throw deep, huh? When I'm wide open in the flat, you want to throw deep. Okay, 4th down, and we're going to kick the field goal here since we need 10 points anyway. Will we get the ball back? I highly doubt it. Let's see, there's 2:31 left. 22 seconds left. We do get the ball back, but Atlanta scored. Shout out to our great, incredible defense. And this, I think, might be my worst game of my career as far as rushing stats goes. Only 45 yards. I'm rushing it again because we don't need to care about this game here. There's 22 seconds left. I'm calling. I can't call a timeout. I was going to call a timeout and just run it again. Because 46 yards is absolutely atrocious, and I want to punch something. I'm going to punch our coach. I'm going to punch Gardner, actually. That loss wasn't on our coach. It was on Gardner Minshew. Throwing checkdowns for 5 minutes in the 4th quarter. Game number 2 of this episode is against the 4-10 Jaguars. However, they do have 2 overalls more than us. So it's not going to be a walk in the park here. Let's see if I can get more than 46 rushing yards, because we're going to need it if we want to win. Once again, somehow we get the first drive of like every single game. And look at this, much better running right off the bat. We can't really break anyone's ankles, but 1 rush, 14 yards, we will take it. That is a third of the way of what we need to get to today. And that's just 1 rush. If we can't get it, that is atrocious. We get another 15 yards. Look at that. This is way better, baby. Way better. This is what I want to see every single time. Also, one of the little side mission type things, or press conferences that they give you, has activated Foyesade Oluwakon's X Factor for this game. I didn't read it all the way to see if it's like the full game or just the start. I imagine it's the full game. That's usually what they do, and yeah, it looks like it is the full game because there's no way to knock him out of the zone. And he threw that to me, which I was not expecting. Pretty good moves there from me, and we're down to the 18. Like I said, I was not expecting to be throwing the ball there. I was kind of just running a whack route. But we will obviously take the ball whenever we can get it. And so far, we're doing good here. And it goes to me. I think this might come back, but if it doesn't, we get a touchdown. But like I said, I think that's coming back for one reason or another. But we're starting off hot either way. This is a way better game than the last 2. Yep, holding on its way back. Andre James just canceled out a glorious touchdown reception from me. So now we're going to go PA deep cross here and see if we could get that back. I doubt we will. Right away, anyway. But it can. Okay, it goes. He overthrows it to Jakobi Meyers. And that's the one complaint I have from Superstar Mode so far, is that they gave Gardner a freaking X Factor for storyline reasons. Like, what's the point of the X Factor if he ain't that good of an overall? Gain of 7 there. Okay, let's just try a slip screen here. It's 13 yards to gain, so I don't know if it's the smartest play. However, if it gets us open, and look at that, we're being outrun here. Another flag, is that another holding? Everything's going wrong here. Illegal block in the back this time. I think that's by JPJ, right? Oh no, it's Cody Whitehair. I thought I saw JPJ right in front of me do it, but I guess it's Cody Whitehair. Still 4th and 2 either way, so that is going to end our first drive, but way better drive today than the past 2 weeks, huh? I didn't see what Jags' defense overall was, but I saw obviously that their team was an 85, so I figured it was going to be harder than the past few weeks, but we were 6 rushing yards away from surpassing last week's performance. Little glitchy tackle right there, but now we're 5 yards away. Let's see if we get not have that glitchy tackle again, but that's going to be the end of the first because Gardner Minshew wants to take his sweet time back there lining up instead of, running a play. So let's try and get our yards here. So in one quarter, we got almost the exact same yards we got in the entire last game. And we had quite a few yards taken away. And there it is. We already tied with last game. Actually, I think we already surpassed it. Let's go back to the passing game here. We do have the lead, which is nice, but it's only a 3-point lead, so that's not going to give us the win here. 3rd and 2. Don't go to me, thank you. Goes to Jacoby, and he does hold on, which I feel like that was kind of the wrong decision as well, but it worked out, so I ain't going to complain about it, obviously. Going back to the run, and we go straight outside, and look at that. Now we're freaking talking, baby. First down from us. Let's keep it going, dude. Keep it going. If we could get 100 rushing yards this game, that would be nice. Or a touchdown. I don't know if I took the right route there. I definitely took the right route there, though. What a juke. Another first down. And, man, we are cooking today. 8 rushes, 90 yards. Is that what I just saw? That is what I saw. That is absolutely crazy. Okay, not much here, but you can't get 15 every single time. Let's go back to a pass here, tight end drive, where I'm just going to be blocking this time, but we could potentially get a touchdown here. I'm just blocking. How come it didn't pick up the block? Is there something I'm supposed to be pressing the block? Because I haven't blocked a single guy at all this season. Like, I only had a handful of blocking plays in general. But every single time I do, I have to, kind of just run into them. And even then, it doesn't give the block animation. It just slows them down. Another screenplay. They love running screens on 3rd and long. I guess I am kind of the one calling the plays. And we don't get a first down yet again, but we should be good for a field goal. And I have 45 yards receiving out of Gardner's 55 yards. So that's kind of crazy. We are literally carrying this team. So far, only 6 points, so we're not carrying them good enough. But pretty decent first half for today. I'd love to get some more yards in this first half. And Jacksonville, unfortunately, scored. Running back receiving yards, I'm 500 ahead of Alvin Kamara. There's zero way I don't get Offensive Player of the Year. It just has to happen. MVP, obviously, probably going to Mahomes. I have to get Offensive Player of the Year, though. And nobody's blocking for me. Everybody's blocking, but they're all blocking me as well. Kind of hard to get a first down or any yards with them blocking me. And that'll do it for the first half. We're down 7-6, and Jacksonville gets the ball first, but it looks like we stop them. They punt it all the way down to the 3. So this is a little bit of a hole we're in here. I need blocking from the boys if we're going to get out of this. Do we have blocks on the boys? No, it's literally a safety. We get bailed out with a gain of 6, but what was that interior blocking at the start? They literally just let them through. They said, yeah, we actually don't need these points. Let's give them a 2-point lead. And everybody just seemed all right with it. Another good gain right there. We have surpassed 100 yards on the day, so that's nice. It's like both of our past games combined almost. And actually, I think it might be. Because we had 60-something yards the first time, right? 65 and then 46. So, yeah, we're tied right now with our previous rushing yards. When we get another first down, we are a first down machine today. And I like how they're showing my stats every single time. 124 yards, 13 rushes. Let's go a spot here, see if we can get a reception again. We have 45 yards receiving so far today. Not too bad. 150 scrimmage yards. Don't actually go to me. Oh, he actually went to me and delivered me a nice freaking ball. There we go. 72 yards receiving now. I don't even know what I was thinking they're calling for. It was just kind of taking them a long time to throw it, and I didn't see anything opening up, so I kind of just called for it. Didn't work out too bad. Another run here. I can't spin them out this time, but we're to the 22, baby. Fake out 10 defenders with spin moves is a goal that I didn't even know about, and I've got 5, even though I didn't fake anyone out there. I just pressed spin. We could spin there then. Keep that challenge going, even though I don't really care about the challenge. I don't even know what it gets me. PA Scissors here. We've yet to score a touchdown today. We did get that one that was called back. But I need the offense to show some touchdown. Okay, well, Gardner had other plans. I didn't call for that ball, by the way. But Gardner had other plans, and that's going to end that drive. That's a bad way to end it. Let's see if he could stop Jacksonville once again. That was looking to be a promising drive. We did stop him, but it was looking promising. Like, we started at the 3, and we're all the way down to the 22 after I was just absolutely carrying them. And Gardner said, yeah, let me throw this straight into the defender's hands. I see what he's saying, though, because I was about ready to call for it after I broke off from that guy. But I didn't break off yet, and he rushed it through the interception. But that doesn't matter. It's in the past now. Let's go into this drive. Their season rank is 25th for allowing points, and we've only got 6. That is very depressing. There we go. Another first down, though. Keep this drive alive. Hey, man. 160 rushing yards on 17 rushes. We had 65 on 17. That just a few games ago. That is almost 100 more. Throws quick slant. 2nd and 5. And we don't need to necessarily rush this here. We could run it a few times. I'm going to run this screen here. But we can run it a few times. There's 3 minutes left in the game. We're only down 1. We only need a field goal. Juke them out of their shoes. And we get down to the 15 or 16. Gardner, most of his pass yards are coming to me. I have like 90 passing yards, or receiving yards, I mean. And he has 105 passing yards. So that is crazy. I can't get through my blocks. That one's on me. Let's just try it up the middle this time. 2-minute warning first, though. It's going to stop us right there. We're in field goal range, so we could just chew the clock here. We could just chew the clock, take the field goal. Kind of lame. I'd rather a touchdown from me. But I'm saying that's all we need to do is get a field goal. Let's see if I can make things a little bit more interesting. Devin Lloyd, I believe, is who that is. And they want me to run it again, huh? You're going to go for the field goal. And if we don't stop them on defense. Oh, just kidding. I got the first down. Doesn't matter. I was going to say, if we don't stop them on defense, they're going to give us the ball back with like 3 seconds, and we're going to not be able to get any points. But here we are. 1st and goal, 125. Part of me wants me to get in here, and that is going to be the part that wins because I didn't want to intentionally go down right there. Okay, I need this 2-point conversion as well. And of course, they're running it with me because who else? Although I get devoured behind the line, but who else would they put the ball in the hands of? I'm literally the best player in Raiders history right now. Sorry, Bo Jackson. There is no debate. I am better than you right now. I'm in my prime, and it's just my rookie year. We get the ball back with 45 seconds. And obviously, we're just going to be chewing the clock. If I could get a big gain here, though, in one of these 2 or 3 runs, that'd be nice, you know. Give me the 200 rushing yards here. We obviously have 200 scrimmage yards because I have quite a few receiving yards. But 200 rushing yards would be nice. They get their last time out. And this could be the final play of the game. We have enough time to chew the clock all the way out with it. And if I get a first down here, it's 100% game. And I do get the first. I could get a big rushing touchdown here. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Pat the stats, baby. Let's go. W. Way to clutch it out in the end there. So we're going to get a win, which I did not think was going to happen with how the score was at the end there after Gardner threw that interception. But we come back and we win 19-7, and I had an unbelievable game. 200 rushing yards, almost 100 receiving yards, and the W. Definitely getting that offense player of the year, baby. Second to last game out of the episode. Get a 6-9 Saints. We get +5 run block for this game too. So hope we could replicate what we did last game because we went off. Let's try and do it again. And this is an away game. You can hear the freaking fans roaring. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I could hear it because I have the game volume kind of low on my recording setup here. I always do. Because I don't want it, taking over my voice. But the New Orleans crowd in this game is pretty fire. They're pretty loud. And I actually like that. Reminds me kind of like college football video game. Where like so many stadiums are loud there. College fans are just built different. So far, starting this game, we have 2 rushes, 7 yards. Not as good as last game, but it's better than the previous game we played today. We do pick up the first. 3 rushes, 10 yards now. I need to break one big here. I know the Saints defense is pretty nice, but I feel like we could get a nice gain right here. I did increase my juke move. It's now a 90 rating. We'll see how that helps me. And we're going to run it again. We're going to keep running it. It's like our 5th run in a row. 5th play of the game. 5th run. Just try and get the first. I did do that. Probably could have cut it left a little bit and gotten, bigger gain. But I kind of already chose to go straight. And, you saw what I did there with the dive. That's our best run of the game today, but we're doing pretty good. We're not doing great against this team, but 6 rushes, 35 yards is pretty respectable. It's nothing like 200 rushing yards in a game, especially when I get a rush of 1 right there. So let's try and throw in a play action here. I'm sure they're expecting it now after 7 rushes in a row, but maybe they're not. That's my first time getting the block animation. Did we get a touchdown? No, it's 1st and goal. So I could come in here and kind of vulture this away and get a touchdown for the day. I don't know what the season record for touchdowns is, but this should be number 20 or 21 right there. It's a touchdown, baby. Love to see it. We get the first score of the game. Anyway, I don't know what the record is in a season for rushing touchdowns. I don't know if we're necessarily close, but we're looking pretty good still. Nonetheless, I think we're close with rushing yards or scrimmage yards. I have to look those up. But it's been a glorious, glorious rookie season we've had here. Almost stopped at the line there. We do get the first. That was looking pretty ugly because I thought I was going to do the glitch tackle where he gets, well, not necessarily glitch, but the annoying tackle where he just reaches off his defensive lineman and tackles, or offensive lineman and tackles me. But we did pretty good there. And another gain of 9. 5.8 yards per carry. That's exactly what we want. We are killing it right now. Let's see if we could get another play action here. Blocking yet again, of course. And he gets that out to Bowers, who I thought caught that, but game says no. So now I need to gain a 1 here. Just 1 single yard. Give it to me. I can't get it, and I don't reach it. I can't no huddle to get back on there either. Failed that drive. I feel like we should go for it on 4th and inches, but obviously coach thinks otherwise. We do get the ball back. Defense has been doing pretty good at stopping New Orleans, which is nice. Always love it when the defense, comes up big. And actually, not only did they stop them, we're at the 13-yard line. Don't know how that happened. We get a nice spin move there. We are pushing. Get down to the 4-yard line. Gain of 8 there. That was looking kind of bad to start, but ended obviously pretty good. Let's go halfback blast here. I don't want an outside run. I want an inside run. Bad choice. Should have gone outside. I still could have bounced it outside right there, but I was panicking once I saw it immediately close like that. I saw everything close up, and I immediately panicked trying to get through for the first down instead of backing up and getting the touchdown that I probably could have got. Inside run yet again. Looks like 90 right there is lined up to stop me. And he wasn't even the one to stop me. Demario Davis was. We're going for it now, which is good. Let's just pass it. I'm being stubborn with the run here. Just pass it. Get it out. Let's get a touchdown here. At the very least. Very least, I got the receiving touchdown. Love to see it. Your boy is freaking golden. He's golden right now. Nothing can stop me. Just, forget the 2 games at the last episode and the start of this episode. Okay? Forget those 2 games, I'm unstoppable. And even in those games, I still had, pretty decent rushing yards. Not decent, but you get what I'm saying. We still got yards. And actually, that last game of last episode, I'm getting close to the stat line right now. I have 65 rush yards on 14 attempts, which that game I had 17 attempts, 65 rushing yards. But I also have 2 touchdowns, so we're doing all right. Got some receiving yards. They give it to me again. Take a time. Excuse me. Take a timeout. We're across the 50 now. 20 seconds left in the half. This is not the play I meant to call. Let's call a corner. 21 seconds. Okay, it doesn't go to me this time. I do get a somewhat block attempt. Have to waste a timeout right there. That was kind of terrible. We're not quite in field goal range. If we were in field goal range, I wouldn't have called that timeout. I think we are borderline field goal range. And now we're not field goal range. I can guarantee you that. Okay. Here we go. Gardner Minshew. How about we get rid of the ball when I finally get a blocking animation? Finally had a blocking animation and it goes to waste. Okay, this ain't going to be a first down or anywhere close. Just kidding. It literally is a first down. Because I'm just built different like that. I thought that guy had the pursuit angle on me. 50 receiving yards this first half. And, 65 rushing yards? Got us into field goal range. They're taking us off to take that field goal since we have no more timeouts. And we're going to go up 16-0 at the end of the half. Saints get a touchdown, or, yeah, I'd assume a touchdown. 16-6 now. They don't get the 2-point conversion. Here we are. First drive of the second half. Minute 30 left in the third. And the CPU always takes forever with their first drives of the half. We always get it back with a minute 30. I never really pay attention to when we give them the ball, so maybe it's the same. But obviously I pay attention when I don't get the ball, because that's always opportunities I miss. And look at us going big gain here. Tried going to the outside, then I tried cutting back inside, and it kind of just glitched me on the guy there. Pretty good gain still nonetheless. We're almost to 100 rushing yards. Doesn't matter how many attempts it takes, just get to the 100. That was a bad call for pass and a bad pass all in one play. Happens quite a bit, though. 2nd and 10. Saints going quick. Gardner finally gets the ball off. That's some of his longest receptions of the year that he doesn't throw to me. Although, Devontae Adams have been alright. I'm surprised Devontae hasn't, completely freaked out and asked for a trade yet, because I've been getting all the receptions. I lead the team in receiving yards. Here we go. 10-point lead. 4th quarter starting. Oh, what a run to start, too. First down right off the bat. 90 rushing yards, 17 rushes. So we are 10 yards away from 100. I don't know if you guys know math out there, but that is quick maths. Although the top right is telling us 11 yards. We don't get many there. We get 3. And I think I'm going to just turn on shoe clock here. I know it's kind of lame and boring, but we got the 10-point lead. It's our ball. We're on the other side of the 50. Might as well try and chew the clock here. And there's my 100 rushing yards. Juke a guy out as well. So the average hasn't been the greatest, although I think it's still 5. It's still above 5 yards per carry, so we will take that every single time. I don't know why they want us to pass it here. They'll probably still pass the screen here because Gardner loves to do that when it doesn't matter. Although, might as well. Got 2 yards there. I think this screen could have been intercepted, though, so glad he didn't throw that. 3 minutes left. If I get a first down, this game's over. And they got a lucky injury timeout that stopped the clock there for them. And let's go corner strike. Now we got to pass it. I didn't do a good job running it, so now we got to pass it. Just pass it to me. Cannot come down with it. I get obliterated there. We're going to kick a field goal, so Saints technically have a chance to come back in this game. Highly doubt it happens, though, but, stranger things have happened. We get the field goal, go up 19-6, and somehow immediately get the ball back. With maybe the quickest 3 and out or something. I don't know, 4 and out? Because we're on the 23, so it looks like they failed a 4th down conversion or turned the ball over. I don't know which one. But we're going to go right back to chewing the clock, and this game will be over. We're going to win 19-6. On to the fourth and final game of this episode. Okay, I know I kind of already did the outro to this game, but I got a first and goal opportunity here, and I get a touchdown. So I figured I'd bring you back for another touchdown so you guys know where it came from. I don't know why we're going for 2. That's kind of rude. There's a minute 30 left. It's not like they're coming back now. But I guess we'll go for the 2, and we get the 2-point conversion. Okay, so now that will end the game. We get 125 rushing yards, like 40-something receiving yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. Pretty good game yet again. Now let's go on to our fourth and final game. Before we get into our last game, looking at these award projections here, I'm still third place for MVP. I don't need to see Coach of the Year. I am first for Offensive Player of the Year, though, so that's good. Obviously, first for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Probably first for Best Running Back, too, yep. So that's 3 big awards right there for our first year. I want to take a look at the weekly rewards, too, because I haven't seen hardly any of these. We do have it for 16. We have it for 13, 12. Is that it? So we have 3 Player of the Weeks, which is pretty nice. Look at that stat line, 214 rush yards, because at the end there I did get some pretty big gains. 2 rush touchdowns, 90 receiving yards. Pretty good, pretty good. Obviously we know that's pretty good. We've been pretty good this entire time. And we're almost at 2,000 rushing yards. So, yeah, I wanted to look that up real quick. Do they have records here? They do, right? Yeah, NFL record. I want to see what they are here. Rushing yards. That's for a career. Is there a way to look for just per game? I don't know how. If there is a way. I see that it says career up there, and there used to be a way to switch it. This is my first time looking at this screen since getting this game, I'm not going to lie. Because obviously rush yards is 18,000 for a whole career by Emmitt Smith, 164 touchdowns. But I want to look for just a season. Is it over here? Career stats, NFL record. I don't know if there is a way to change it. If I just go by team, that's not going to matter. Although I guess I could look at Raiders records. But yeah, that's a little weird to me. And I passed the Raiders completely because I wasn't paying attention. All the way back here at the bottom. Raiders, rush yards, 8,500. So we almost got that in one season. Marcus Allen, shout out Marcus Allen. Okay, well, I don't necessarily know how to check those records as far as per season, so I'm going to look that up real quick. But our fourth and final game is against the Chargers, I believe. So let's get into that game. So before going into this game, Chargers are 10-6, and so are we. So this could very well be for a playoff spot. They're an 82 overall. But I did look up some records, and funny enough, LaDainian Tomlinson holds the record for most touchdowns in a single season, rushing touchdowns, that is, with 28. We're at 22. I don't think we're going to get 6 this game, so we're not going to get that record. However, most rushing yards in a single season, Google's telling me it's Eric Dickerson with 2,105. We're at 1,996, so we need 110 rushing yards to break the single season record. And most scrimmage yards in a season is 2,500 from Chris Johnson in 2009, which we already smashed that by like over 500, I think. We're at 3,000 scrimmage yards because we have 1,000 receiving yards and 2,000 rushing yards. However, with both, or I guess all 3 of those, we have more games played than they do. Like right now, we have 16 games played. I didn't check to see how many games Eric Dickerson played that year, but we're about ready to play our 17th game, which is more than those. However, if we break the record, we break the record. It's not like they're going to go down in games in the next few years. So we're going to go into this game with the goal of 110 rushing yards and breaking Eric Dickerson's single-season record in our final game of the season. And you know if we do it, that's going to be the title of this video. For once, we don't get the first drive of the game, but the defense does hold them 2-3. So I did look at the full list of records. Oh, God, that's a bad way to start. Just kidding. Just kidding. What a great way to start. Way to make something out of nothing. I did look at the full list of records, and LaDainian Tomlinson was like 9 yards away from breaking the record. Not LaDainian Tomlinson. Who was it? Adrian Peterson. My bad. Wrong name. Wrong name. Adrian Peterson. I'm assuming that is his MVP year in like 2014. Was 9 yards from breaking the record. We're already halfway there on one run. And look at us, dude. Running outside is working. Got 55 yards. We're 2,051. Okay? It's pretty good. Pretty good start. Still the first quarter. Things can change, though. We need to get some more. If we could get this record, that would be sick. Rookie year, breaking rushing records. Obviously, it's just Madden, so how much does it really matter? However, for it being a career mode that we've done for a few months now, be a huge payoff. Super Bowl, I think, would be better. Here we are, trucking over somebody, getting the touchdown, baby. So we're going to be close to that touchdown record, too. I don't know who's second or third on that. Let me check that real quick. But we're not going to get the record, but we're going to be close. Sean Alexander had 27. Holmes had 27. Emmitt Smith had 25. So I think total touchdowns we might have, because we have a few receiving touchdowns as well. But obviously other than quarterback throwing touchdowns, because those don't really count. And I just looked at that stat too. Most total touchdowns is still LaDainian Tomlinson with 31. I think we might be closer to that than the 28 rushing touchdowns. We're at 23 rushing touchdowns. And still great. You know, we're not going to knock it just because it's not LT level great. Like, LT's a dog. Going to me for some reason. I think I caught that. 2 catches, 8 yards. Let's run it some more, dude. We are 40 yards away, I think, from breaking the record. I didn't do the full math. I kind of just did quick math. So I don't know exact yardage we need. But I think we're close here. Well, actually, I know we're close. Because 76 rushing yards. We got 50 of those on the first run. That is just the most perfect way to start. We're going to keep running it here. We do have the lead at the 2-minute warning. And touchdown would be nice here. Let me just go get it real quick. I kind of bumped into my own guy, but we could have just gone and got the touchdown and broke the record in that one play right there. That would have been glorious. But 6 rushes, 99 yards is absolutely insane. And we are very, very close. We have 100 rushing yards on the day. We are like 10 yards away, no joke. We almost did it in the first half. First half. Can't get it to me in time. I don't know why it takes so long for that, too. I know you want it to set up. But come on now. You got to do a little bit better than that, Gardner, if you want to get this touchdown here. Not going to me, but it did look like a good pass. And it is a touchdown, so we're not going to get the record in the first half, but we should almost guarantee to get it in the second half. 13-6. Also forgot, like, with all this record talk, I know I mentioned it, but I forgot, like, mentally that we need to win this game to be in the playoffs pretty much. I haven't looked at the playoff standings, but with us both being in the same division and then both having the same record, we need this freaking win bad. So, yes, I want this rushing record. Also want to be in the playoffs. Let's freaking get this. Let's get both of them right here. Another outside run, which has been working today. This one's not going to work as good. Actually, might be a loss of a yard or two. So, not the greatest run for me. I need to freaking get these yards. I need to get this record over with. It's just the start of the third, though. No need to panic yet. Especially when we've been doing so good. But, man, a gain of 1's not going to do it. They're turning on the freaking heater here. Going to go inside zone here on 3rd and 9 because I don't think they'd expect it. We have 4 linemen on this side. Can we get 2 blocks? Thank you. We get the first. And we're gone. We're gone, baby. That's the record. We just set the record, and not only we set it, we freaking smashed it with that big freaking run right there. What a god I am, huh? What a dog. 171 rushing yards. We just smashed the record. Holy, what a glorious, glorious run that was. Chargers did go down and get a touchdown. There's 36 seconds left in the third. And now, it's officially time to say that we could continue our record-breaking freaking season. You know, I did break the record for scrimmage yards already, so I guess I could have said that before, but it's so much different when it's scrimmage yards versus rush yards, you know? Especially when rush yards is Eric Dickerson, which has stood for a long time. I mean, scrimmage yards has for quite a decent amount of time, too. 15 years already since Chris Johnson got that. Almost forgot his name for a second. Blanked out there. I swear I'm not that big of a casual. I am a casual, but not that big of one. Juke him there. Get the first. And we're cruising. We're rolling. 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. So we still need 4 touchdowns if we want to break that record. Like I said, I think we broke his total touchdown record, which is nice. And look at that. Look at that. I could get another touchdown here, maybe. No, he's a little too far out. But look at us, dude. We are so dialed in right now. Gardner only has 93 throwing yards. Most of them were right there to us. Now we can get our 25th rushing touchdown here. Which 25 would be good. That would put us in the top 5, I think, right? So I would take it. We can't get there, and it's a holding somehow. I didn't see any holding, but also wasn't really paying attention too much. This one's going to come back. Probably going to pass it here. Cody Whitehair again with the holding. Final game of the season. Regular season, that is, because I think if we win this game, we're playoff bound. We might even be playoff bound outside of it. Good pass right there. Gets the first down, but doesn't get the touchdown. That is literally perfect for us. That is perfect for your boy. Come on, 2 yards away. Get your 25th rushing touchdown. I can't jump over it. I can't hurry up the offense, though. Come on. Come on. We need 1 yard. Run it in there, man. Okay, that's going to be a 2-minute warning. I need 1 yard. Give me my 1 yard, please. I want 25 rushing touchdowns. And I think it's almost guaranteed that we have 5 receiving touchdowns, right? Is that a stretch by saying that? I don't know, but I got this one. 25 rushing touchdowns. And I guess we would need 7 to break the record, 6 to tie for receiving touchdowns. But you'd have to think I'm close. Absolutely historical rookie season from the boy. Offensive player of the year. I'm surprised I'm not freaking MVP, though. Like, I get it's QB stat. But, man, breaking the rushing record, having the most scrimmage yards of all time. Honestly, we're kind of close to getting another freaking touchdown here. If we can do PA here, get some yards without it being a touchdown, I can maybe get a 26th rushing touchdown. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Perfect, dude. Perfect. We're 13 yards away. I don't think I'll get it right here, but it'll be close. Actually, this is probably going to get blown up because I switched it to the weak side. Does indeed get blown up. I am a genius. A stupid genius at that, but I am a genius. Okay, let's go slant spacing. Come on. Give it to me. Okay, we're good. 3rd and 3. They don't have a timeout to call. Give it to me. I need 3 yards here for the first. 6 for the touchdown. I guarantee I don't get the touchdown. I could get the first. Just kidding. I almost got the touchdown. I'm calling timeout there. I want the touchdown. I need the touchdown. Give me a 26th. The fact I would be 2 away from the record would give me justice. And there it is. There it is, baby. 26 rushing touchdowns on the year. We are so insane. 4 touchdowns. This game is literally the most perfect game for our record-breaking season. Like, what a way to end this season. And that will do it for this episode. We go 3-1, I believe, right? Or was it 2-2? I think it's 3-1. And we should be in the playoffs. Almost guaranteed to be in the playoffs, actually. We break the record for, most rushing yards in a season. We break the record for most scrimmage yards in a season. And I'll check, but I think we even broke the record for most total touchdowns in a season. So what a way to end the regular season. And look at this. We even have a season rushing yards record video message from Maddencast crew. I turn the volume up on my Elgato. We'll see how loud it is. Hopefully it doesn't, kill your guys' ears. But as you can see on the right there as well, it says, does Ike have it in him to become NFL's next record holder? That must have been before the game. I didn't even see that, so let's see.
Somebody's about to grab a pencil and write this guy's name in the record book. We don't know for sure if he's going to get it, but he is inching closer and closer every game, and I'm tuned in to see if he finally accomplishes it.
You got to finish strong, and it's big for this player right now. He could be in those record books, but you got to continue to play at the level he's been playing all season.
Yeah, Chan, he has to finish strong, but what was most impressive is the way he started the season, to put him in position to threaten this record, and I believe if he keeps going hard, he'll get it.
Somebody's about to...
So that's pretty sick. Now let's see what happens after we broke it, since we have this season rushing yards record video message from MaddenCast crew.
Yo, what's good? I just want to say congratulations, man, on breaking the single season rushing yard record. Well deserved. Keep getting after it.
I mean, that was kind of quick, not gonna lie, but still pretty sick nonetheless. So, obviously, they acknowledge that we got the rushing yard record. And now, 26 rushing touchdowns. Let's go see our receiving touchdowns. Obviously, that'd be over here, player stats. Okay, receiving. I had only 3. Okay, so we didn't break that record either. But we did break the record for rushing yards, which is what I care about more, because I am a running back. So we had 29 touchdowns on the year. I think that's second most behind LT. And, you know, that caps off one of the greatest regular seasons of all time, and we're only a rookie. So that is pretty sick. Let's advance the week here and see what's going on for the playoffs before I send you on your way. Taking a look at this playoff bracket, we got the worst possible matchup for the first game, it looks like. We're facing the Chiefs. We are the 3 seed, though, so that's pretty nice. Chargers still get in, so we still could have probably got in then. I don't know how the tiebreakers would have worked. But Ravens get first seed, Bills second, we're third, Texans fourth, Dolphins fifth, Chiefs sixth, Chargers seventh. NFC side, Niners get first, Falcons second, which is kind of surprising to me, Lions third, Eagles fourth, Panthers fifth, which is very surprising to me as a Panthers fan, you guys know. That is a big shock because we suck. Cowboys sixth, and Bears seventh. So, pretty interesting. I think this might be our only season in the NFL. Because I've been thinking about it. If we do another season, that'll be 5 more weeks. That'll be another month. That'll be around like January when it starts, I think. You know, I record these 3 weeks ahead, so I don't necessarily know, but I'm pretty sure that'd be around January. And, you know, if we keep going with this one, it's not going to leave us much time for any other career modes. So I think we got to go all in and try and win this, although Chiefs is kind of a bad first-round matchup. But if we lose, that'll be it for this career mode. So we are 1 episode away from the end. I know it's kind of short notice, but, you know, we already broke the rushing record, so there's not much to do in the regular season. The only thing left to do would be Super Bowl or trying to get MVP, which is a quarterback stat. And Super Bowl we could try and get with our next guy and just, you know, try and be better. So, next episode is almost guaranteed to be the final episode. Actually, no, it is guaranteed, because if we get all the way to the Super Bowl, that's 4 games. And if we lose right away, that's 1 game. So, next episode, guaranteed final episode of our Road to Glory halfback's career. Been a pretty good run. Let's finish off strong. Appreciate y'all for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace.